Okay, for today's vocabulary, this is from GQ, the stars of Only the Brave. Give it up for the actual bravest people in the world. That's long. Okay, number one, a hairy situation. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this. A hairy situation is basically any kind of moment or situation that gets kind of rough or very difficult. I try to imagine that when you're in a hairy situation, that your arms are tied and you feel like you have no options and everything is just like, no matter what you do, it's going to be tough. A hairy situation can be, let's say you have a business meeting and it's a very important business meeting and they cancel on you and you have to fly back home the next day. What are you going to do? And you have to have this meeting, you have to get this. You know, what do you do? That's a kind of hairy situation. Or if you're waiting for the delivery of a product that you need for something at work, or for like a presentation or for a client maybe, and it's supposed to arrive. Everybody's waiting for it and it doesn't arrive on that time. So what are you going to do? Those are hairy situations. Number two, responder, is the word that we use for someone that is someone that basically is the first person to arrive and provide any kind of assistance when there's an emergency. So a lot of times we say first responders. First responder would be like the police or an ambulance or a fire truck, and those are first responders. If there's any kind of situation, they show up right away because they have the ability to mobilize and to be at that place or location as soon as possible. So those are usually called first responders. If you ever hear of like this is really sad to talk about, but if you ever hear about like any kind of like attack or terrorist incident, a lot of times you hear about people that are first responders who come out to that location to help people. Number three, tap into something, is basically to get access to something. A lot of people are trying to tap into Bitcoin this year. Number four, to move through something, is to experience something or be subjected to something. Like you don't have a choice, but you have to experience something sometimes. Number five, something that is moving, is something that's very touching, right? Whenever you see like a really sad movie, it's very moving. And last, number six, take action, which is to do something about something. If you see something that is causing a problem or a situation and you want to do something about it, you take action. And that's our vocabulary for today.